after elections. The West don't want it. They take the president, make sure he never gets there. They can make sure you never get there. It happens all the time. So we're saying, we love our queen. We're saying, why do you think all them men are behind her and saying, so what, go ahead. If war come, we're with you. If dissent come, we're with you. If mutiny come, we're with you. You know what I mean? If anything come, we're with you. She has confidence. Well, that's why you see some of the leaders get a vote of what? Of no confidence. So anytime, but they chose a woman, just tell me why if you know.
It's upon the condition that they believe she'll serve their interests adequately.
Whose interests?
Their interests.
What is that interest?
Depends.
Oh, come on, I want you to tell me. You live in this country,
well,
right?
You're asking me an arbitrary question. I'm giving
it's
you an
not arbitrary.
answer.
Let me tell you why. Because when you don't open your eyes to the whole game, you can't see nothing. They choose a woman to pacify us. Who wants to fight a woman on a throne?
You do realize she's
the country's going downhill. Who would take up and say, oh, I want to fight our queen? Oh,
you do realize she's
it's all right. We protect queens.
You do realize she's got no
we protect women, don't we?
Authority, right?
So when you think of a woman as a head of a thing, you don't go and fight the thing. Because you feel like that. Why do you think they make all of us shave in this country today?
Let me finish.
I'm the one trying to finish here.
Well, the thing is, you're not letting me talk in the first place.
Well, I let you talk. I asked you a question.
Okay.
That's why I want to know your name. I asked you a question 2 times, and you didn't answer. I wanted you to speak.
Okay, tell me the question now then.
Yeah. Why do you think they make men to shave in this country?
That's not the question you asked.
That's one of 2 questions I just asked, because you couldn't answer the previous 5 ones.
That's because you didn't let. Okay. First of all, the Queen has no executive authority or legislative authority whatsoever.
We all know that. No, that's not what I asked you. Everybody knows that, isn't it? We know that.
But why are you complaining about the presence of the Queen?
I'm not complaining.
You've been doing so for the past 15 minutes.
That's why I don't like when talking to people. They can't hear what you're saying. I'm not complaining.
You can't indoctrinate them.
I want to know your name, Mr. X. I never complain about anything. Nothing. I don't do complaints. What are you going to do with a complaint? It can't bring you nothing. I don't have a job. So you sit down complaining. I don't have a job. I don't have a job. Well, sit down there complaining. My wife's run away. My wife's run away. My wife's run away. Well, sit down complaining. It don't give you nothing. So I don't do complaints. So get that out of your mind. What I do is I look at the problem and ask what we can do as a solution. Okay. Right now, we're telling you the only solution for all our problems is what? Truth. You don't need any isms.
Okay, what's your solution?
No, ism ain't gonna save you. They've practiced all the isms globally.
The truth.
They've practiced all of them, innit, bro? Yeah. All the isms, just in case we're lying. Those of us who've gone to school. No, let's just be honest. Patrick, you educate us if we have not practiced all the isms that there are. We've practiced all of them. We exhausted all of them. You got a new one? It won't be you if it's a new one. Why won't it be you? Because you're the product of the old ones.
Yes, I'm happy with the system. I'm happy.
See what I mean?
I think it works brilliantly.
It works brilliantly.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
Well, at the moment I'm living in Ireland.
Are you homeless, you said to me?
No, I said I'm an economic refugee.
That's called homelessness, isn't it? Economic refugee.
Well, no.
Look, Patrick, I'm homeless too.
Okay.
Bloody homeless.
Yeah, but it's not my homeland.
We're homeless. Why do we need to be homeless when Prince William has 48 rooms he'll never use? And in this country, they've managed to find 120 billion pounds to put aside. They didn't give it to us. They put it where? Aside.
Who? What money you
Come on, let's not go into the who and the semantics of the who, because it's a waste of time.
We're talking truth,
Patrick,
right?
you know it's a waste of time.
We're talking truth, right?
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that this country actually recorded a deficit in the last.
Sorry?
Thank
you. They're recording what?
A budget deficit.
Yeah.
What is a budget deficit?
You're really asking me that question.
No, I want you to explain, because I want to show you how it's idiocy. It's idiocy.
The amount of tax revenue brought in minus the amount of government expenses.
Thank you.
When the government expense exceeds the revenue, that's called a deficit.
You're very smart at reciting the Quran.
There's a difference.
You're reciting the Quran here, aren't you? But who prints the money? Who prints the money? Who prints the money? Who puts the interest rates up or down?
I'll tell you.
Who tell you how much a worker has to be paid for the rest of his
You're
life?
scraping the
Why
bottom of
is
the barrel
money?
now, mate.
Listen, I don't want you
look,
reading the
look.
Quran to me. Why is money?
No, I was just going to point out.
Point out what?
Well,
In school, all of us have been there, innit?
it's
We
not
don't
Muslim.
need the school. Talk
He's
from
not
your head,
Muslim, how
bruv.
can I read your
Tom, talk from your head. That's how we know you're thinking.
I just want to point out, if you do want to know where the money comes from,
Oh, all right.
if you want to know where all the money
London
comes
School
from,
of Brixton. Sorry, Brixton School of
you can ask
Economics.
this lovely man tomorrow at the
Say
London
again?
School
Speak
of
up, sorry.
You can ask this lovely man tomorrow at the London School of Economics, Mark Carney.
What's he saying?
He's the governor of the Bank of England.
What is he saying?
Uh,
He needs to see me.
well, yeah, you can see him tomorrow.
He's one of the biggest fool.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of the
You
biggest
just
fool.
heard it.
Well, he's the richest fool.
Well, that's what we're talking about. That's what they pretend to you that they don't know what. Look. Thanks for the word you just dropped right now.
Seriously.
Look, no, seriously, brother. Have you been to acting school?
No.
I've been to some kind of acting
Oh, I'm
school.
not
No, hold on.
surprised.
Just hold on. I beg
Whatever
you.
they tell you, right? Whatever you tell them,
I
they
know.
twist their arm.
Okay.
All right, but here's the
all a
thing.
lie.
It's all right. Whatever we
Is
say
the Queen
here,
a lizard?
whatever we say here is necessary to say, and that's why we're here. Soon they'll lock this place down, and free speech or any speech is over for good. Cause you won't see me on a tube and start this melee, will you? So let's get it over here, innit? Now, they do not tell you a lot of things. The London School of Economics. They're liars over there. Yeah. Now, if you haven't been to acting school, you won't see that the whole thing's a stage. All the things we say as educated people, we've been told to say by our educators. All right, especially when it matters. They choose a speaker for the people. They themselves, who are now ruling us, always have Hollywood trainers to train them how to what? How to speak, how to body language, how to hold their hands. You see Tony Blair. Well, how does Tony Blair do his own hands when he's talking now? How does he do it? Tony Blair, he fashioned his own thing, innit? You see them doing like that, like that. They've been trained to do exactly that. You don't see him waving from side to side like he should, like a man should. He'll just be there like that. Theresa May, her lovely husband, don't even stand boldly like a man. He's standing beside her like,
I'm more surprised.
like, no, see, this is serious stuff.
I'm more surprised to learn that Theresa May actually has a husband. She looks awful.
No, come on, give the sister some slack. We don't slag people off for one reason because
You've
we
been
all-
doing that like for the
no,
past 5
that's because
minutes.
you're not hearing me. You're emotional. You're not hearing me.
I'm the emotional one.
No, you're not hearing me. You're hearing me, but you're not hearing me.
That's just your excuse.
It's
for
like
saying-
people listen to Bob Marley music. They only want to hear the good parts.
You know, the bad part.
They don't want to hear they take our money and tell. They don't want to hear that, but they're dancing anyway. But ask them what Bob Marley said. They won't tell you what he really said. So you're not hearing me. You're not hearing the poor of this country. Listen, these people go to school to learn how to act. All right? And they act very good when they're in front of us. That's why they like to portray family before us when anyone comes into power. Yeah? A man is coming into power, they want to make sure he has a nice, vetted wife. They want to make sure that's in place. And if he has children, even better. Because that goes down well with the sheeple.
No shit.
You understand? But they want to employ a guy like this brother, coming with a full beard, telling you, yeah, we're going to do everything right.
Well, didn't Donald Trump come in? Right.
Donald Trump, kiss who he see.
The puppet too.
Donald Trump ain't a man. If he's a man, he needs to grow a beard
The
first.
puppet.
Here's
The
the thing.
puppet, my brother.
Don't look. If you didn't know America, you don't know where you are. America is about razzmatazz, what's the other word now? Extravagance, and what's the other word again? This is showmanship.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
It's
God bless
showmanship.
America.
From sports, where they wear all the pads to protect themselves, i.e. there's no real collisions, to wrestling, where they're slamming each other on the boards with a hollow underneath. To big muscly guys on steroids who don't really punch each other, but the camera makes you think they do.
Yeah.
To Hollywood movies where people falling off buildings that don't really exist. Everything is showmanship.
Yeah, that's not,
Right?
That's not for debate.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I agree.
You agree? So they put a man forward. You take him for real. The man they put forward, they first slandered him, accused him, libeled him as a misogynist,
Yeah.
as a everything bad in women's book. They say it's every evil thing we can think about. The only people they used to do that on before, and they're full, the prison's full of them, is black people. Black people, they've used all those terms for them before, and they're in the prisons. And the Latinos, they're in the prisons for the same things they're accusing Donald Trump of. But is he in prison? Is he even brought before trial? No. Instead, clean shaven, looking like his rival. Clean shaven, like you. A clean shaven man. That's not a man, number one. Oh, any man here have a problem with that? Any man have a problem with that? Just go home, wait for 2 weeks, don't touch your face. I ain't saying, I ain't having a go at nobody. I'm not having a go at no one. I'm just saying, go home.
There goes
do
your
not-
political
Patrick,
career.
Patrick, you know it's true. Go home, do not touch your beard for 2 weeks. See if we're the liars.
No,
But if you see this on a woman, what you do? You run.
that's it.
You will run. If a woman start growing like Patrick and say, honey, I really dig you.
Well, yeah, well, you can bring out a razor blade.
You know what I mean? So why they make the man shave if he's a man? Obama too shave. His wife shave.
Why? Why? In your
So we're saying things. It's all a game. If a man is a man, first thing you want to know is that he's a man. First thing. When you see a man, when Patrick comes for a job interview, he's only gonna 50% get the job. Just 50% when they just look, oh, this one's been thinking.
He's a real man.
He's been thinking,
Yes.
so he's had no time to shave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does I have a beard?
Trust me, Patrick.
Okay.
Now, when they realize the people of England are slowly waking up and they're not shaving anymore because they're getting upset, they're getting angry, they then say, "Oh, let's make growing a beard fashionable." So that way they'll think it's fashion. It's not a statement of a manhood anymore.
You're giving him a complex.
Yes,
Next week he's going to come with a
exactly,
beard
yeah,
and
yeah.
moustache and smoking
but-
cigar.
And we would love it. We
Back
would
in the
love
olden
it.
days, back in the olden days, if a man shaved his beard, it was shameful.
Okay.
And if a woman grow one,
It was shameful.
Shameful.
You understand?
my mom has a little beard. I must tell you, so you can slag me off if you want. Right now, my mom has a little beard. Since I was a child, I used to say, "Oh, you know, that little thing there." But my dad never grew his beard, so he never acted like a man. Seriously, always clean shave. I'm like, hold on. And when we were 14, 13, we wanted to have a beard, innit? So we could say we were what?
Man.
We've become what?
Man.
We've become what?
Man.
Woman?
No, man.
Sissies?
Man.
Pussies?
Man.
We've become man.
A poor man.
Then once we became man, first thing we do is shave it off. Then present ourselves like a man that we're not anymore.
That's true.
Black and Decker, yeah? So now they got whatever, sexual predator versus a bloody liar. Then they put the two forward and say, America, and not only America, because whatever America does, the whole other world follows.
Yeah, Britain, America, the bench and battle, more than that, ain't it?
See? So they say to America, put a liar and a sexual predator up as president nominees or candidates or whatever. Yeah? And guess what the people of America did? They didn't ask for anything better. They didn't ask. They could choose me. Yeah, I'm not born there, but hey,
Yeah,
Obama
but-
wasn't.
Well, if you wanted to, you could actually run for candidate, but unfortunately, the first past the post system.
Sorry,
makes it
bro,
very
your English too smooth for me. Try again.
difficult.
No, seriously, I just couldn't
Probably,
hear you.
probably because of a beard, him can't speak like a man.
Yeah. You're starting to speak like woman now, man.
He's not here on the young man like
No,
this.
he knows we're having fun. This is the best day of your life. Come on, man, go on. Sorry, no, seriously, serious note. Go on, though.
Oh yeah,
Serious
you
note.
could actually run for president, but you're unlikely to get elected because first
In
past the
America,
post.
you mean?
Well, if you're a citizen, assuming.
Yeah, I'm saying, look, they've got these two candidates up there, and they're not even candidates as such. They've been pre-vetted, pre-screened.
Yes.
They're called Manchurian candidates. They're
Rightly so.
Yeah, they're Manchurian candidates, i.e., Hillary didn't even need to be one. It was just at this point in time, they just wanted a show. They're used to shows all the time.
It's a very
How long
funny
will
show.
the Trump show last?
Honestly, I don't know. You know, we keep having feelings, innit? We keep having feelings what's going to happen.
They choose him long
Well,
time, you know. They choose him long time.
These guys, they
Might
love...
be the president this year. Yes, they choose him long time.
He's going to make
Even
America
the
great
Simpsons, them have a copy of him. In the Simpsons,
being
the president.
You know? See now?
Yes, son.
See
Well,
now?
it doesn't show how long he lasts.
I don't know. I'm even thinking, will he even start?
That's what I'm saying. I'm just questioning.
You know, but if we speak, they say, oh, you see, you're
No,
false
no,
prophet.
he has
No,
to
we're
start.
not prophesying.
No.
He has
We're
to
just
build the
speaking
wall.
our
There's
minds.
a lot of allegations with his businesses
No,
and
no,
loads of
he
things
has
trying
to build the
stop.
wall, remember? And he's going to make America great again.
Well, that's his,
Just like
his
Britain,
manifesto.
Britain great again. Babylon the harlot, the great Babylon.
It's falling, it's falling. Eh?
Son.
But anyway, guess what? If they can get away with it in America and we're transfixed on them, America, everybody listens to America. That's why Hollywood based there. Because they're waving that magic wand over us.
I don't really watch Hollywood films.
No, you're living in a Hollywood set.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, this is a Hollywood set we're living in. A country like ours is a Hollywood set.
I agree.
Trust me. Yeah, but we're saying, don't think for 1 minute you personally or we all together do not have any other choice.
I agree. Yeah.
The choice don't mean we have to fight the system. The choice just means we do not have to participate in the fraud.
It means like, well, in other words, don't vote. Well, I agree with
No,
that.
no, no, no. The voting thing's not even the issue.
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
I
that would be
know.
a good, that would be a great thing. But I'm not one known for dissent. I'm one known for giving free will. This country likes to say you have free will, you have freedom, you have blah 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 blah. I don't tell you what to do. You do what you want to do. But I'm saying, first recognize that we're living in a set. It's a lie. It's a fraud.
Like Shakespeare said,
Like Shakespeare, you know.
the world's a stage.
It whole blinking globe.
That's the second
Yeah,
time you
but,
quoted
but
him
tell me
today.
this.
This other guy, I think it's Mick Jagger. Yeah, he had a poster down Trafalgar Square somewhere near a museum or something. He said, humanity cannot accept reality or something. He said, that's him saying that humanity can't accept reality. You know, a big poster there. I have a picture at home. Like he's just telling, as we're passing by, we're seeing his face with that word. You understand? It's clicking in our head, but we don't know what reality is. Which one should we not be? Should we be questioning? You understand? But what we're trying to say here, as truth lifers, is the whole world, everything we do on this earth right now, the only person that didn't go through a set stage was Adam. After Adam, halfway with his wife, the set was put in place. The set was put in place. I mean, if you've been in a film production or ad production or any, you know what I'm saying. Turn your eye, Oxford Street, you could see it like that 5 minutes now, and come down here. Time you get back there, they've blocked it off. It's lights, action, fans. You'll be like, damn, what's going on? Everything that's happening right there from that point on is just a set within a set. But you guys don't even think there's a set.
No, I know there's a set. I just don't mind the fact there is a set because frankly,
you,
I like
yeah.
buying shit.
Yes, exactly.
This is what I don't
Ignorance
like.
is
You
bliss.
can't start a serious
I'm not
argument.
saying ignorance is bliss. I'm saying that acknowledging the fact the set exists and
You
liking the
don't
set.
embrace ignorance that way, though.
You can't start a serious argument like Patrick did, and then halfway through it tell us
No,
you
the reason
accept
why I
this,
say
you
my argument's
accept
not
the
serious
system.
is because you can't exactly dispute my argument. You like buying shit. I like buying shit.
I
you
don't
have
like buying shit. Tom, I don't like buying shit.
Like buying good stuff.
Serious, I don't like buying. It's just that we've been left with no choice. There's just almost no choice now. I met a woman who said, look, I don't think like everyone. I'm different to everyone. I said, no, you're not different to nobody here. You're like every one of us.
The question
Yeah,
is,
you also like buying shit.
would we know
No!
what to do with choice? Would we know what to do with choice at this stage in the game? I mean, because we've been spoon-fed for so long, if there's a bunch of choices laid out in front of us, would we make a choice or would we ask someone?
Honestly speaking, people don't know what is, you know, like if you listen to general public media, you see that they don't use the word right or wrong anymore. Those two words are almost extinct right now. the word right or wrong. They will say it's not nice, it's not fair, it's not polite, it's not acceptable, but they won't say right or wrong. Yeah, help me out if help me out. I'm not saying you won't hear it at all, but
Okay.
generally speaking, it don't exist anymore.
Hence the reason why I didn't want to
Ask
use-
these children, name 10 things which are right. They should know because they're children. They can't. That are right, not nice. Nice and right is two different things.
As far as I'm concerned,
What's
there's-
nice, what's right for maggots
in
is
my-
not right for birds.
In my opinion, there's no such thing as right and wrong. And what people believe what's right and wrong.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So, like the brother is asking, if we were given choices right now, would we know what to do with them? Answer is no. We wouldn't because we're not used to it.
Depends what choice you're referring to.
Brother, I asked a woman once down in Trafalgar Square. I said, look, I was a Christian then, and I wanted to sort of like grab her by the morality hook, i.e., all right, you don't believe in God, but how then will we know what's right or wrong? Because society is going down the what you call it. Just listen. Society is going down the drain,
Your
yeah,
opinion,
and everyone's saying, well, whatever, but we're complaining every day, yeah. Now you got MPs, just pedophiles in the House of
How
Parliament.
would you explain the doubling of life expectancy in the last 100 years?
Life has not life expectancy has not doubled in the last
It has.
what?
100 years.
No, I'll
There's more
teach you.
sex,
We teach, we
more
don't
babies.
argue.
It has for David Rockefeller.
No, well, and that's another one. In how many years did you say it has?
100.
In 100 years. What you didn't notice is because you were a child, is that previously we used to live much longer. Previously we used to live much longer.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
know
the
what the body
bubonic
is,
plague.
if
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
I
the
remember.
body is, if you know what the body is, it's easy for you to understand it. How come some batteries last longer than others? Batteries. You pay the same money for it, but some last longer than others. Why do some people in rural areas, in large numbers, seem to always live longer than
Environments.
So it's a mathematical thing.
Yes.
If you put all the right ingredients there,
So according to your logic, we should level every city in the world.
when did I say that?
That's exactly what you're after.
You see
saying.
what they done to the Israelites in the Bible? We'll be saying one thing. They'll be turning it in another language saying that's what we're
no,
saying.
what you're after saying is
I never
everybody
said that,
should
so
live in
don't
a
quote me
rural
anywhere that I said that. Patrick, seriously. I never said that.
But I'm afraid that is not an option in this reality.
What's not
I'm
an
afraid.
option?
Live for everyone to live in the rural society. I'm afraid
Why
London
is that
exists,
not- why is
New
it-
York exists.
Patrick,
the
why is
pressure
it-
of an urban lifestyle exists.
Patrick, why is it not an option? And
'Cause I'll
why
tell
is
you
it
why.
that
I'll
every
tell you why.
Christmas,
I'll tell you
why
why.
is it that every Christmas
I
people
suggest-
hold on, Patrick, let me finish this one,
Yeah.
I beg you. Why is it that every Christmas people take off from cities,
Yeah.
going back where? To the rural homes,
Okay.
where their family homes are.
Yeah.
Why don't they invite their family down to the
But
city?
I suggest you should practice what you preach.
We already do.
And
I'm just
go,
visiting
go
at
up
the moment.
to the highlands of Scotland
Patrick.
and have a couple of speeches to
Patrick.
the sheep up there.
Patrick.
See how many of them will be
Patrick,
interested
I'm
in it.
visiting at the moment.
Yeah, it's the
I-
very
I-
fact
I'm
that you're
from
in
a-
a metropolitan area that you can get this crowd to listen to this.
No,
Yes.
no.
So
no,
I'm afraid
no.
cities
No.
play an intricate part in the advancement of mankind.
So you're saying it's good because of that?
I'm saying they play their part.
So you're
Cities are
saying
nice.
it's good because of that?
No, I'm just saying they play their part.
Like
I'm
we
not
don't
judging
know.
it at all.
Patrick, we know that. But why are we always supporting the thing that's killing us?
I like cities.
Why are we
Not
always
killing us.
supporting the
That's
beast?
Exactly the point.
Why are we always supporting the monster?
It's not a monster.
Are we afraid of that monster so much?
Is London a
We've just
monster?
agreed with it right now. We've agreed with that monster.
What I found with cities is that wherever you go in the world, all the cities, the people in cities tend to behave in the same way. They're very, you know,
On edge.
they're
Edgy.
Protected.
Ungrateful.
stuff like that. They never represent the country properly. It's when you go to rural areas, you really actually see the culture of,
But can,
of the country.
but can you name me one country without a capital city?
Without a
Are you
ca-
saying
I
if
can.
if
I
we
can.
took the capital city out, that therefore it's a better?
I
Probably
can
a few.
South Africa. There's not a capital city, there are
Okay.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, but
A
what I mean,
technicality.
but what I think Patrick's trying to say is he's trying to change the subject a
I'm
little bit,
not.
so
Actually,
he can
no, you're
so he can get back on track to say capitalism and demons crazy. For you guys who don't know, demon crazy is the real word that they recoined as democracy.
No.
All right, so it just means demons are running crazy all over
me,
Parliament,
me.
ruling us, leading us, and every day they like to do a quick check. It's called a touching in. So they let us know there's still demons, in case we forgot that there's still demons.
I can actually
So-
tell you where the word democracy came from.
We know where it came from.
It's not demon crazy.
It is demons are crazy. You know how we know? It's by the actions that we always see.
That's
Don't go by what they. It's like some religions say we're not pagan,
So-
but everything you see them doing is pagan.
That's not a valid
So-
answer.
Comes from Greek.
Perfect example I've got for you, Tom. Sorry, I'm touching you. Just tell me not to. Perfect example I've got to use this. Yeah. Just on Friday, I picked up the Metro, and there's a actress and actor movie in it, and I think it's one of the Affleck brothers, and one of the Affleck brothers directed the movie, and in the movie, he is the lead actor, and he has the lead actress, and for 24 hours a day, they had to shoot a sex scene. She, who has a boyfriend, has to shoot a sex scene with a naked other man.
Well, yeah, she's
Now
volunteered to
listen,
do it,
just
doesn't
hold
it?
on, just listen. This is how I want to show you how we deny reality.
Me.
No, just hold on, just give me a second.
Okay.
Don't crucify me
I
before the
will,
message.
I will,
Let me do the
I
message
can see
first.
it coming,
Yeah,
mate.
I know you can see it coming. Move your eyes. Move out the way of the punch. Yeah. Now this is it. She says, I couldn't believe it when they told me that for 24 hours it was just gonna be love scenes. Love scenes. If I found my girlfriend or wife shooting a love scene for 24 hours with a naked guy, 24 hours, that ain't no love, because I don't last that long anyway. That's no love, that's prostitution.
Or is it insecurity?
No, it's prostitution.
Ah, look at
But she, but
No,
she
hold on,
volunteered to do it.
hold on. Did you know that in the prostitution world, called pornography, innit, they have cameras, lights, director, sets,
Yeah.
and they shoot the same thing. But what do they call it? Love scenes? No, it's called pornography.
I don't mind. either way.
And children are having it on their phone. It's not called love scenes from a movie. It's called too many children are now watching porn.
Yes. and no,
Now,
even
this
the porn
so-called
industry is
this
against
so-called actress is taking her, all her clothes off in front of everybody who's nobody to her. Her mom in there, her dad in there, her boyfriend, she won't allow him to come, otherwise he'll throw up before he dies. And she's traumatizing herself.
Oh,
After she's traumatized herself, then she comes and tells us it's a love scene, guys.
oh, me.
That's how she deals with trauma.
No, she
And
deal- she-
every day we traumatize ourselves
Okay.
and tell each other it's not trauma.
no, she deals with it in the full comfort of knowing that she will have a bigger paycheck than what you will earn in your lifetime.
She's rewarded generously for her trauma. Exactly.
Exactly. But guess
Like-
how many
like
of them?
prostitute.
Guess how many of
I don't
them?
mind.
I know,
Guess
just
how
saying.
many of them?
mine.
Guess how many of them over the last 10 years have taken their own lives? Funnily, just use the word funnily. Funnily, they've taken their own lives, and the paper always likes to say they were trying to deal with their own what?
Issue.
Oh, not issues. Do again.
Demons.
They were trying to deal with their what?
Demons.
Their who?
Demons.
Their what?
Demons.
That's a complete
Demons.
invalid.
No,
argument.
we can pull it up.
That's a completely.
For those of
invalid
you who
argument.
forget, this brother didn't.
Okay.
They're dealing
called
with
a
their.
metaphor.
Listen here. It's, excuse me?
It's called a metaphor.
A
Or analogy.
metaphor.
Or analogy.
Sounds more like Metatron.
Can you explain?
Metaphor You know what metaphor
Well,
means?
she's speaking metaphorically.
But you
Well,
know what
that's
metaphor means, so that don't twist us educationally here.
Can you
Metaphor
explain to me?
doesn't mean unreality. Metaphor, hold on, brother, hold on.
It's cold.
Metaphor does not mean unreality or negation of the fact. Metaphor just means one thing is happening, we're seeing it in different ways.
She has better choice than us.
Well,
You understand?
Exactly.
Tom, you leaving? You running?
Oh, wait, what?
Don't run. A metaphor simply means a reality is happening, but we can still see it in three other ways. So somebody can come here and say, Ty was such a big guy. I saw him at the park. He didn't mean big in size. He means big in spirit. Somebody else may come and say, Ty is a big guy, and he means big in size, but not big in spirit. That's what metaphors are. They don't mean that the facts disappear. Demon is the real thing.
Oh, wow.
Otherwise, why all of the actors and actresses seem to have one?
My brother.
If it wasn't real.
My brother.
Alter ego.
Alter ego. It's another psychological word. Terminology. See? It's a spirit. That is
Sasha
an
Fierce.
Operational.
Okay, can
Sasha Fierce, she calls it.
Can
Sasha
you
Fierce.
can you answer me a question?
Yeah.
What's the difference? I'm a carpenter. What's the difference between me prostituting my skills out for a reward,
Yes,
or a
sir.
woman prostituting her body out for a reward?
No
And on that note, how many carpenters have committed suicide?
All
over
right,
the last
okay,
year?
let's
They
just-
had their demons also.
Let's just get
the
Patrick.
big job.
Patrick. The thing is, let's first tell you what a demon is. Yeah, I won't go into the etymology of the word
Okay.
because it's not too important right now, and there'll be a lot of disagreements, so it don't matter. But what it basically means, yeah, in quote, is that a different spirit that is destructive, working from inside you or running you. Your flesh, yeah, is a vehicle.
Okay.
The petrol is the demon running you.
So like communism.
Oh, hold on. Like,
Communism.
well, they're all run by demons. The whole world is
Well,
run
I
by.
agree with you there.
Patrick, guess what? The whole world is run by demons. All of us have one. All of us have one.
I agree.
Reason is because our first papa had one. He allowed one to enter him. That's why they say on computers, use antivirus or anti this or anti that. Don't let anything you don't want to come in your computer actually come in, because you don't know what they are. But when they do come in, your computer changes behavior. Do we lie?
No,
Oh, I
no.
agree.
But when humans don't understand, we are the greatest computer. We built it, innit?
right.
We built it.
Right.
So we're greater than it.
Yes.
Yeah. We see more than it. Yeah?
Yeah.
But they don't tell you that. But they tell you, leave your mind open. Then they call it open-mindedness. Open-mindedness. They say,